I'm gonna go B tier for Slowpoke, only because I really like when he goes. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Let me have the podium now. It's my turn to speak.
What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing a tier list for the Generation 1 Pokemon. Fun fact, I used to know these by Pokédex number, and I used to quiz my parents on it, which is weird. Yes, when I was a young boy. But it is what it is, right? All of these Pokemon have a special place in my heart, obviously, but we're going to be going through here, and we're going to pick and choose each and every Pokemon and place them in a list. You guys know how a tier list works. I can guarantee you this is probably not the first one you've ever watched. It's not going to be the last either, because we're going to be doing more of these myself here on this channel. We are doing this live on Twitch, so if you guys would like to watch me do this live, head on over to my Twitch channel, linked down in the bio, and you guys can help me pick and choose where the next tier of Pokemon may go. Let's jump right into this, guys. So let's start out right out the gate, chat. We're gonna have to make some decisions here. I mean, let's compare the starters, right? We'll go S, A, and B and put the starters in one of their respective places. Let's put all these starters in A, except for Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's gonna go down to B, chat. I'm not a big fan of Bulbasaur. I know people are like, there's a lot of Bulbasaur stands out there, you know what I'm saying? And he's kind of neat, but overall as a Pokemon, I personally, I was never like, yes, Bulbasaur, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever picked a grass starter in any game. The grass starters are lackluster in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Wartortle. I'm gonna put Wartortle in a B tier. I'm gonna put these other two in C's. When you're playing these games, man, you see these middle evolutions for like 10 minutes before that you finally get your Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not hanging with these guys often. I know this is gonna be super cliche, and I'm gonna be. I feel bad, dude. I really do, because I'm kind of picking on the Bulbasaur line a little bit. Like Charizard, S tier. Blastoise, S tier. Venusaur, I'm only gonna put him at A tier, dude. There's something about Bulbasaur, dude, that I have never really clicked with. Now we get to the Megas. Without a doubt, obviously, S tier, right? This is such an awesome Charizard design. It's absolutely amazing. Here's when I'm gonna be super critical on the Mega Evolutions. I think Mega Venusaur and Mega Blastoise are complete and utter garbage. They made Blastoise's ears go out to the side and just gave him an extra cannon. Come on, bro. And then Venusaur, like, make the huge flower on his back even bigger. They could have been so much better. And honestly, this I'm gonna put that there too, man. I'm gonna be honest. I always forget which one is Charizard X and Charizard Y. I want to say this one's Charizard Y and this one's Charizard X. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna call this Charizard Y. Correct me if I'm wrong. This right here, let's just make Charizard pointier and call it a day. That's all of the starters are done. Caterpie, we're gonna put in a C tier. Metapod, though, Metapod's gonna go B tier. Here's the reason why Metapod is B tier and Caterpie's only C. Think about that episode of the Pokemon anime back in the day when Metapod just used Harden. Most epic legendary Pokemon fight that's ever taken place. Like 5 on-screen minutes of just 2 Metapods using Harden. Like, come on. You know what? Here, let's do this. Let's move them each down, because let's be honest, nobody really likes Caterpie. Because I want to put Butterfree at B tier. Actually, no, I'm gonna put Butterfree at A. I'm gonna go back to my original thoughts and put Butterfree at an A tier. The reason why I'm gonna put Butterfree at an A tier is Butterfree is super useful in the games. Butterfree is a pretty versatile Pokemon. Squishy is all hell, but a pretty decent Pokemon, you know? Weedle, we're gonna put that right with Caterpie. Kakuna, I don't like Kakuna. Kakuna does not hit the same as Metapod. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why Metapod's up here is because of that one scene. Otherwise, you know, he'd be right down here with D. Beedrill, though, listen, chat, let's be honest. Beedrill, B tier. But the Mega, I'm gonna say the Mega is better than the regular. But, like, I still wouldn't use it in my party. I'm gonna be honest, like, I have a little bit of nostalgia for Pidgey being, you know, the first bird Pokemon. Every game since then has had, you know, a specific bird that you caught. I'm gonna put Pidgey in a B tier for this one. Like, Pidgey was, like, the first Pokemon you catch in, like, all of Gen 1. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost always the first Pokemon you encounter. Unless it's, like, you know, a Rattata or something, but we don't talk about those. Pidgeotto, I'm gonna put at a C tier. I do like Pidgeotto, but you know, it's not super stellar. Pidgeot's gonna be a tough one. Pidgeot's like kind of important. Let's do a B tier for Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot. It's another one. I mean, the design's not bad, right? Like I kind of like it. It's not terrible. It's better than these guys for sure. I'm gonna put it as C tier. It's not the worst. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna move Mega Beedrill down here. I'll use Mega Pidgeot before I use Beedrill. Yeah, these guys, we're not even gonna talk about them. It's not even a discussion point. They are straight absolute dog water. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Spearow and Fearow, also absolute trash. Ekans and Arbok, dude. All right, so let's do Ekans. I hate snakes to begin with. D for Ekans, and then we'll go C for Arbok, because Arbok's pretty cool. And then we get to the mascot, Pikachu and Raichu, dude. I don't know how to place these. I love Pokemon a lot, right? Like, I play Pokemon pretty much daily. I play Pokemon Go at least almost every single day. But despite me absolutely loving Pokemon, I don't absolutely love the mascot. Like, would I use Pikachu on my team? Probably not. Probably not. But I'm going to go B tier. All right, so Raichu compared to Pikachu, I'm going to go... I see... Here's the thing is, like, Raichu is, like, right... It's, like, not bad, not terrible. I don't hate it. I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? Raichu's not that bad of a Pokemon. And then we have Sandshrew. I think I'm going to go with the C tier for Sandshrew, as well as Sandslash. I was never a huge fan of them. The designs are cool. The shinies are fantastic. If we're talking about those shinies, dude, they're great. You know what I'm saying? Nidoran, male and female. Honestly, I don't really care for the first evolutions. I do like the male design a little bit better. Middle evolutions, I'm gonna put at D tier, right? Like, they're not that. Nobody really cares about them. Now, I'm gonna do Nidoqueen B tier. And I'm going to put Nidoking A tier, 100%. Dude, I love Nidoking. I think Nidoking is such a sick Pokemon. It's super BA, dude. The only reason why I'm putting B tier for Nidoqueen, like, and Nidoking A tier, I like how aggressive Nidoking looks. You know what I'm saying? Clefairy, we're gonna go straight to D tier for Clefairy. Honestly, Clefable, F tier, dude. Oh my goodness. All right, and then we get to the Vulpix line. I freaking love Vulpix a lot. I really like Vulpix. Now that, like, I'm looking at it more, dude, I really don't think Venusaur holds up to these other Pokemon. I'm gonna move Venusaur down to B tier. Sorry, Venusaur. I like Vulpix a lot more than I like Ninetales. Ninetales is going to go B tier for me. It's right on par with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Not bad, but better than most, you know? Jigglypuff, I'm going to go B tier for Jigglypuff. Here's the reason why. Remember that episode when Jigglypuff ran around singing her songs for people and she got super pissed when they fell asleep and she would draw all over them? Hilarious. Absolute hilarity. Comedic gold, if you will. Wigglytuff, I'm going to go D tier. Never ever used it in my life. Really don't care about it either. Oh, dude, absolute F tiers. Absolute F tiers for Zubat and Golbat. These two Pokemon right here, these two Pokemon are the exact same to me. I see no difference between Rattata and Zubat. They are the same to me. They're just annoying. They're everywhere, and you can't avoid them. They suck eggs, dude. I'm gonna go C tier for Oddish. I don't mind Oddish. Oddish isn't too shabby. Gloom's disgusting. Like, stop drooling, you know, get a grip.
Get a job.
Vileplume, though, I'm going to go A tier. I'm going to go A tier for Vileplume. I feel like Vileplume and Butterfree are both, you know, kind of on the same page where, like, you know, all the stun spores and all that stuff. But then, you know, I think Vileplume also has some grass attacks. So, like, it's a decent grass attacker, you know, not too shabby. Paris and Parasect. Can we talk about the most forgotten Gen 1 Pokemon, I think, almost ever? Like, look at all of these top tier Pokemon. Like, everybody loves them at some point. Somebody's favorite. I don't know if Paris and Parasect is anybody's favorite Pokemon. I honestly forget about Paris. I'm like, oh yeah, Paris is a Pokemon in Gen 1. Like, that is a thing. We're gonna go to Venonat and Venomoth. I'm gonna put Venomoth or Venonat, sorry, at D tier, and Venomoth also at D tier. I don't really care for them. You know, they're not that great. It's whatever. Diglett and Dugtrio. I'm gonna put both of these guys at C tier. They're not too bad. I love the memes for Dugtrio though, of, like, you know, the three like super ripped Diglets just, you know, hugging each other underground. Meowth, dude. See, here's the thing about Meowth. I'm relating a lot of these Pokemon. I'm hopping between the games and the old anime for my thoughts on these Pokemon. Meowth in the anime, Team Rocket, you know, Smart Mouth kind of, you know, cat, hilarious, absolutely fantastic. Persian, kind of, actually, I'm gonna go F tier for Persian, and here's why. It has no use. I've never used it in the games. It's not represented like, it's just, Persian's just not a good Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Persian just sucks. Let's be honest. Psyduck and Golduck, dude. I'm gonna go B tier for Psyduck because he's cute, adorable little goofy duck with a headache. Golduck, I'm gonna go D tier. I don't really care for Golduck, but like if you want some ice moves, sure, you can use it. It's not as terrible as these guys, but like, you know, Golduck's like not too shabby. Then we get to Mankey and Primeape, dude. I really like, I'm gonna go C tier for Mankey. I'm gonna go B tier for Primeape. I really like Primeape, but like its move pool and just everything else with it is something that I just don't really use often. You know what I'm saying? He's not a very versatile Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Growlithe and Arcanine, dude. S tier for Arcanine easily. A tier for Growl. Honestly, I'm gonna go S tier for Growlithe and Arcanine. That's how strongly I love these Pokemon, man. That's how much I love these Pokemon. Absolutely love them. Like, if I could have one Pokemon in real life, these guys in Totodile would be a hard competition. All right, anyway, moving on to Poliwag. To me, Poliwrath is like the same as Primeape. It's just like a water Primeape, so we're gonna put them there. Poliwag's kind of cute, so we're gonna go C tier, and I'm just gonna go D tier for Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl, it's like, just, again, the same as like the Nidorans. Like, let's just get to the point for the middle evolution. Dude, Abra, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go D tier for Abra, and hear me out. Trying to catch one of these things, the most annoying thing in the world. Trying to catch an Abra is beyond frustrating. With that one chance, like, you can't do damage to try to catch it, and it's you see it pretty early on, and, you know, you don't have Ultra Balls at the time to catch it. It's annoying, dude. It's annoying. Abra is D tier because it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's not as annoying as Rattata or Zubat, but it's annoying. Kadabra, I'm gonna go C tier for Kadabra. Honestly, no, I'm gonna go B tier for Kadabra. Alakazam, I'm gonna go C tier for. And then we have Mega Alakazam. Mega Alakazam is kind of cool. We're gonna go B tier for Mega Alakazam. He turns into this like insightful, you know, shaman almost with his spoons, and it's pretty neat. It reminds me of very much so reminds me of Zenyatta from Overwatch. So I kind of like that. Machop, Machoke, Machamp. We're gonna go C tier for Machop. Don't really care too much about him. He's all right. Same with Machoke. They're not too bad. Machamp, though, honestly, I think I'm just gonna put the whole evolution line in C tier. Oh, but if we're talking Pokemon Go, he kind of pops off in Pokemon Go. There's too much Pokemon media for me to like take into account when making this list. But I'll put Machamp in B tier, you know. Bellsprout, dude, we're gonna go A tier for Bellsprout, and you guys are probably like, what the hell is wrong with you? The reason being is Bellsprout, he's so goofy, bro. Like, Bellsprout's just such a little goofball. Look at him. Look how goofy he looks, man. He's funny. And then like when he wiggles, like, I love the Bellsprout wiggle. But yeah, when in Fire Red, dude, you would throw him out of the thing, and you just see his little, like, his head would just stand still and his body would just go. It's so funny. Victory Bell, I'm gonna go B tier for Victory Bell because it was also like a viable grass type Pokemon, and we're gonna go D tier for wait, that's Victory Bell. What one's this? Bellsprout. Which one's this one? Why can I not remember his name? Bellsprout, I can't even. You're going F tier because I don't even know your name. I can't even. Weeping Bell. Okay. You're going F tier just because I couldn't even remember your name. That's how irrelevant you were. Wow. Tentacool and Tentacruel. F tier for Tentacool. C tier for Tentacruel because he does kind of look cool. And like, remember that one anime episode when like Tentacruel was like, it was basically like freaking Godzilla taking over the city. That was pretty neat, but Tentacool is just absolute trash. It's not even a viable like water type. Geodude, Graveler, and Golem. Golem's a pretty decent rock type. We're gonna go A tier for Geodude because I really like Brock's Geodude. I think that was kind of neat. Graveler, what even are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? You absolute goofball. There's something about Growlithe and Ponyta in their evolutions that I just absolutely love. I love Gen 1 fire types. They are amazing. Their design is so like sleek and like elegant, and like I love them. Slowpoke, Slowbro, and Mega Slowbro. I'm gonna go B tier for Slowpoke only because I really like when he goes. You guys know what I'm talking about. I absolutely loved it. Then we got Slowbro. Slowbro, he's alright. Mega Slowpoke, he's gonna go D tier or Slowbro because he's just absolutely goofy. He's better than these guys, I think, design-wise, but because he's just hilarious. He's just like, he looks like he's not finished yet. Like, they didn't finish designing him. Magnemite and Magneton. So we're gonna go C tier for these. You know, they're not too bad. I don't really mind them. They're not the worst in the world, but they're all right. Farfetch'd, listen, chat. Farfetch'd is... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna base my Farfetch'd decision off of, is it usable in the games at all? And it's not. It is not at all usable. You can't fly on it. It's absolute trash. Who would ever use Farfetch'd? Doduo and Dotrio. Doduo, I'm gonna go C tier. Don't really care for it too much. I don't think it's that bad. Dugtrio, I don't want to go B tier with it. I mean, the design's really cool. Like, it's really intimidating. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put Dugtrio up here. You know what I'm saying? Seal and Dugong, dude. I think Seal's really derpy, so I'm going to go A tier for Seal, because I really like Seal, and then B tier for Dugong. I think they're above average, both of these Pokemon, 100%. Grimer and Muck, dude, I'm going to go C tier for both of these. They're not terrible. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I'm going to honestly do the same exact for Shelder and Cloyster. I think they're not terrible. They're not the best either, but, you know, they're all right. They're right in the middle of the road. You know what I'm saying? Then things start to get interesting, chat. Oh, we're closing on the final stretch here. Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. Listen, if anybody disagrees with me on this, like, your perception of cool Pokemon is way off. There's no shot Gengar goes anywhere besides S tier. Ghastly and Haunter, I kind of like Haunter. I'm gonna put Haunter B tier, and Ghastly I'm gonna go C tier. It's not bad. Like, when I catch a Ghastly, I'm like, dude, I cannot wait to get a Gengar. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm gonna put Ghastly right in C tier. It's all right. Mega Gengar is when things get interesting. I mean, if we're basing it off of just the Mega, and we're not doing shinies, right? We'll go A tier for Mega Gengar. You know what I mean? I don't know if it deserves S tier. At the very least, A tier. Onyx, I like Onyx. We're gonna go B tier. He's above average for sure. At the very least, Onyx is above average. Dude, Drowsy and Hypno. Hypno, I'm gonna do D, and Drowsy, I think I'm gonna do F. I mean, let's be honest. They're like just knockoff Alakazams. If you had a choice between Drowsy or Kadabra, you're choosing Kadabra, right? Like, you're never gonna choose Drowsy over Kadabra ever. And then Hypno or Alakazam, it's like, what? Where's your mustache, my guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's your mustache? Then we get Krabby and Kingler. Krabby, we're gonna put C tier. Don't really mind him, but Kingler, I feel like it's a really cool design, you know? For me, anybody that's in B tier is like on my alternative team. You know, like, I would catch them and consider using them. And Kingler, I would say, is one of those Pokemon. Voltorb and Electrode. B, C, B, C. Where do we want to put these guys, man? Let's do C tier for these guys. They're not that bad. I'm not like really into them. You know, it is what it is, man. I don't know. They're all right. Execute and Executor. I think we're gonna put Execute in D tier, man. And then Executor is like a C tier. Like, Executor is like, I would kind of consider, you know what? We might even go B tier for Executor, because I feel like it's kind of on brand with all of these other ones. Cubone and Marowak. We're going A tier for Cubone because it's so freaking adorable, and then B tier for Marowak. Dude, Cubone is absolutely adorable, and the story behind it, like, breaks your freaking heart. If we had an A+, he would be an A+. I don't think he's S tier worthy, but he's up there, dude. Oh, dude, and then we get to the Hitmons, man. I think both of these Pokemon are really cool. And they're really versatile too, because they have such a wide range of attacks and moves. I really do think that these two deserve. I'm gonna put them in A tier. I think they're really sick. Honestly, wait, hold on, back it up. Chan, I think Hitmonchan's better than Hitmonlee. I think he always kind of weirded me out. Lickitung, dude. Lickiting's goofy AF, and I put Slowpoke in B tier because he's super goofy. We might have to put Lickitung in B tier as well. Like, he's so. You guys, like, with this tongue, you just. You guys know what I'm talking about. Then we have... Wow, I forgot his name. Coughing and Wheezing. I forgot his name for a second as I was looking at him. I would put Wheezing at a B tier and Coughing at a C tier. Wheezing, I feel like I could see myself using Wheezing on, like, my alt team or something like that. You know, like, he's not bad. He's not a terrible... Like, he's a decent poison type, you know? Honestly, we'll put Coughing down to D and Wheezing down to C. Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Rhydon, I liked Rhydon. Rhydon's an easy B for me. Rhyhorn is, again, the same. I'm going to put Rhydon in this, or Rhyhorn in the same as, like, everybody, like, in terms of the Nidorino and Nidorina. It's like, I catch a Rhyhorn, I'm like, I cannot wait to have a Rhydon. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just waiting for the end result. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people want me to put Chansey in F tier. but I'm not going to. Chansey in Pokemon Go is next level. It's super bulky and really annoying to take out, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Tangela. Mr. Tangles, if you will. I'm gonna put him in C tier. I think he's a decent Pokemon. I would never use him, but he's got, like, I like his design. I appreciate him, but he's not strong. He's not trash. You know, I think his artwork is pretty good. Kangaskhan and Mega Kangaskhan. I do not care for Kangaskhan at all. I've never considered using it on my team for literally any game. Mega Kangaskhan, I'm gonna put C tier though, because I think it's better than regular Kangaskhan. Horsey, I'm gonna go B tier for Horsey. I think Horsey's really cute. It's not as cute as Cubone, but Horsey's really cute and adorable, so I'm gonna go B tier for that. Seadra, I'm gonna go D tier with it. Honestly, should we move Tentacool? Let's move Tentacool down to D tier, because I feel like these two are pretty much on par. Like, I'd rather keep a Horsey than evolve it into a Seadra and have that on my team. You know what I'm saying? Goldeen and Dugong. That's not Dugong. Wow. Goldeen and wow, chat. I'm forgetting his name. Seaking. Goldeen and Seaking. I'm gonna do the same thing. Down to D tier. They're, again, like, I would never have these guys on my team ever. All right, then we have Staryu and Starmie. I'm gonna go C tier for Staryu and B tier for Starmie. Mr. Mime, I'm gonna put C tier, honestly. Actually, I don't really care for Mr. Mime too much. He kind of freaks me out a little bit. Scyther is going straight to A tier, and that's because, one, he's really cool. He's awesome. He's amazing. Two, do you guys remember the episode when it was Scyther versus Electabuzz, and they like started like, they were covered in ketchup or something like that, and they just started attacking each other? I thought that was so cool. So Electabuzz, for the same reason, is also going to go A tier. Jinx is, yeah, we'll go F tier for Jinx. Magmar, though, I'm going to put them right up there with Scyther, Electabuzz, and Magmar. They are all of the same to me. Like, one cannot exist without the other. Pinsir, I don't know, this might be a hot take, chat. D tier. I don't really care for Pinsir. Mega Pinsir, I'll put at least C tier. Like, it's not bad, but I don't really care for it. Same with Tauros, dude. Tauros is going to go D tier as well. It's like, it's just not even worth it. It's like a terrible Pokemon. It doesn't have any good moves or anything. Magikarp and Gyarados, though. You guys know exactly where Gyarados is going. Gyarados is going straight S tier. Magikarp, though? Magikarp's kind of goofy. We're going to put Magikarp in a B tier. Porygon, we're going to put in C. We're just going to jump right to it. We already said it. We're going to put him right in C. Mega Gyarados. Honestly, I think I'm only going to put Mega Gyarados in A tier. I don't think it's that amazing. I kind of like regular Gyarados a little bit better. Lapras, though, dude. Lapras is 100% in A tier. Lapras is beautiful. It's elegant. It's stunning. It's classy. Oh my gosh, dude. Ditto, dude. Ditto, I'm going to put B tier. It's not like the most powerful, but it's really unique type of Pokemon. Obviously, there's no other Pokemon like it that can transform like that. So it's definitely at least a B tier. I think Ditto's really, really neat. Eevee, oh my gosh. Okay, so the EEVEELUTIONS, chat. I'm gonna put a B tier. I think it's definitely above average and adorable, but like, I like the evolutions a lot more than I like Eevee itself. You know, Eevee's cute and fluffy. Hot take, Jolteon, also B tier. It's not... I think it's, out of all of the EEVEELUTIONS, I like this one the least. I really like these guys. You know what? Let's put Jolteon in A tier then, if that's the case, because Jolteon is definitely, it's a good electric type because it's quick. You know what I'm saying? It's worth having. I think I'm gonna keep these guys up here. I really, really do like Vaporeon and Flareon. I think they're awesome. Ammonite and Amistar. I'm gonna put these in C tier. They have fantastic shinies, but if we're talking about the Pokemon themselves, like, they're pretty neat, but I don't really care for them too much. Honestly, no. Actually, Kabutops is gonna go B tier. You know what? I'll put Ammonite in B tier. I like Ammonite better than I like Amistar. I think Aerodactyl's going S tier. I'm gonna say it. He's easily the best out of all of the fossils. Mega Aerodactyl, though. I said what I said, dude. Aerodactyl gives off the vibe of a, you know, like 57-year-old rock star dad that didn't grow out of the 70s. Snorlax, B tier. He's so tanky. Snorlax is pretty good. Then we get into the legendary birds, dude. Only one can be S tier. We're gonna put Aerodactyl and Zapdos in A tier. Moltres, 100% S tier. 100% S tier. Honestly, I would argue putting Articuno in S tier as well. Yeah, let's do this. I think these two are both very, very good. Zapdos, though, just doesn't hit the same for me. I really don't enjoy Zapdos that much. Dratini, 100% S tier. Dragonite, also S tier. Dragonair is going to be a B tier for me. Mewtwo, chat, I mean, we're not even going to talk about it, right? Easily S tier for both of these guys. 100% S tier for Mew and Mewtwo. I mean, without a doubt, right? Like, there's no shot that we're not doing this. And then we get into Mewtwo Megas. I don't remember which one is which, but I'm going to put this Mega Mewtwo in, I'm gonna put it in B tier. I like it. It's above average, but I don't think it's that great. I really like this Mega Mewtwo. It gives off such a, I'm not even a Dragon Ball Z fan, chat, but like it just reminds me of the, I don't even know the name, but it reminds me of the guy from Dragon Ball Z, the villain from Dragon Ball Z. But I really like this design. I think it's super sick. Mewtwo to this is like, it's like a, all right, you went to the gym. Mewtwo Y is like an actual evolution. So that is the official Gen 1 tier list, dude. We're gonna be doing some more tier list in the future. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun, actually.